Did you watch Arcane? I watched everything except for the last episode. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't go crazy about it, but it was fine. Yeah, it was good. It's just like the whole internet collective cultural hive mind is kind of weird to me. It feels like everybody's consuming the same thing at the same time, which is like cool, right? Because it gives you that experience of what it was actually like years ago before we had cable cutting measures where everybody would watch the same show and then talk about it later. It is kind of cool in that way, but it also creates this idea that like the thing that everybody's talking about is so far and beyond, so exemplary, head and shoulders above everything else that's out there. And I watched Squid Game and I'm like, this is fine. It's a little tropey, but I think people also like tropes because it makes them feel a little smart. Like when you can guess that it's his brother, you get to feel that, you know, your brain kind of, oh, you know? Arcane is good, but it's like, I don't feel like I'm being surprised by any of it. Tropes are a tool. They're not always bad. I'm not saying they're always bad. I'm saying it's predictable. And if I'm not, like, you set up the Jace-Victor relationship, and I'm like, okay, I see where this goes. And it just goes that way. And I'm like... And, like, the girl died, and that's like, okay, that raises the stakes a little, except that character wasn't developed at all. Like, she had no... What was her purpose? Was to be in love with him. All right. But never act on it. Or do anything important. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not complaining, again, because, like, it's good. It's just, like, it's an easy story told well, you know? I'm not complaining, but I thought it was good. It just, like, I wasn't that crazy about it. That's kind of generally how I feel about this kind of stuff. He gets red hair at the end, and it's a tragic ending. Wait, is that true? I didn't see the last episode, so maybe. Oh, you're still talking about Squid Game, mobile moment. Okay, yeah, no, that's true. Movies seem more original when you know less about movies. I understand that I have consumed a lot more media, too, by virtue of existing longer. So maybe I'm just a little bit more jaded. I don't know. And again, I'm not trying to dump on anything, but I talked about this a lot where I was like, I watched The Shining, and I wanted to like it, but I knew everything that happened. And it's good, but you just can't be surprised anymore. It's a good movie, but through cultural osmosis, I've seen every parody of that movie from beginning to end. And it's like I could slot in all the scenes in my head. There's no scene that I had not seen that was not lampooned in some fashion, you know? Fantastic movie, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, media's hard. I watched American Psycho today. That's the funniest movie ever made. Dude, American Psycho rules. Although I hate ambiguity in movies, so it kind of pisses me off. I don't like ambiguity in movies. And I know its purpose. I know why movies have ambiguity, but I still get annoyed by it because I'm an idiot. Tell me the story. Don't tell me a story and then be like, but did it? No, say if it did or not. I'm paying you to tell me a story. Don't fucking twist it at the end. American Psycho sucks when you realize how much of a fucking loser Patrick is. Everyone in his life thinks he's a dork. It is funny if you watch it with the idea that everybody else is tolerating him. Then it's very funny. Because, like, you get to see it from his perspective. But everybody else is just like... Oh, God, it's Patrick again. Horror movie classics tier list? I don't even know what that would be. Like, the problem is that horror movies, like, explicitly get worse as they get older, right? Except for The Shining. But that's only because it was, like, a miracle of its time, right? Bro, I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It has one good scene. Maybe two. Maybe two. The Thing? Bro, The Thing bored the shit out of me. Am I stupid? The Thing bored me. I was like, I'm a-sleeping. Coney, how do I sub twice? Gift it, brother. Gift it. Give someone else a piece of that Coney sub.